Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby behind the camera. We are here with Moxie. We are wrapping up her third and final week at Best Paw Forward. She is a part of our board and train program. She has made a lot of progress over the past 3 weeks with us. So we are going to go through a little bit of what she's been working on specifically this week and how she is doing with everything. So we have Victoria here. First thing we're going to show you is a little bit of recall. So it's a little bit different what we're working on now. We've actually combined this recall with clipping and unclipping that leash to the harness. So now we've gotten to the point where we are calling her back to us and then working on clipping that leash to that harness so she gets used to us doing that. So when we go to do that, she doesn't run away. Okay. So right there, she's distracted by a bird off in the distance. But there she was able to come back. Victoria is able to clip that other leash that we have onto her. We can clip that back off. She stays in that sit. She doesn't run away. That's exactly what we want to see. Okay, so we are working out with these 2 lines right now just because we are, let me show you, out in the field. We have about 6 acres here, but it is unfenced. So we want to make sure we are keeping her safe. So we do have a line on her at all times.
Moxie.
So we're recalling. There's a bird that is on the ground and she's a little bit distracted. So we might have to put a little bit of pressure there. There we go. And she was able to come back. There she got a little bit distracted again. So we're going to use that leash to make sure that the behavior happens because Victoria said and gave her that command to come. We want to make sure when we say that command that that is going to happen. So give her a couple of seconds to think about it. Can make a little bit of noise, get a little bit excited. If she's still distracted, then I want you to put a little bit of pressure on that leash to bring her back to you. But again, able to put that harness on, no problem, or that leash, excuse me. Very nice. So she's made a lot of progress with that. When we started this out, she would immediately back away or try to run backwards, get away from putting that leash on. So when we started this, you saw on the video yesterday, we started inside and have worked up to this point, and she's doing a great job. So we're going to show you a little bit of her basics outside now, since basics is another thing that she is here for. Might be a little bit challenging right now because we have a lot of birds around right now, which seems to be distracting for her. We're going to get a little bit closer so you guys can see, since she is a tiny dog.
Stay.
Okay, so she's able to do some sit stays, some down stays.
Come.
Victoria is able to call her back to. Very nice.
Moxie, jump.
So week 1, we were working with her with these basics inside, low distraction, nothing really going on. Now we are outside, very high distraction environment. Again, lots of different animals out, lots of different sounds and smells. And she's still able to work on those basics, those sit stays, those down stays. Very nice. Awesome. Good, very nice. She can go into that sit on a verbal. That down, we need a verbal and a hand signal to get her into. Right there, you can see she goes into that down very easily now. And then we use that word free to let her know she can get up and walk around. She's doing an awesome job with that. So we're going to pause this. We are going to hook her up to her leash. And then we're going to show you a little bit of meet and greet. And then we will head inside, show you a little bit of place with guests. Okay, so we are going to show you a little bit of meet and greet. We have her hooked up to that leash. Now again, as we talked about in her meet and greet video, never want to force her to go up and say hi to someone if she is not comfortable doing so or does not want to. We work on this 2 different ways. First way is having her in a sit as the greeter approaches. Second way is having her walk up to the greeter. So we're going to show you one of each right now. So I'm going to walk up She's in that sit.
Stay.
If she pops out of that sit, then I'm gonna turn around and not face her. I get a couple feet away. Victoria tells her she can go say hi. She comes up for a couple of pets, and then Victoria walks her away. So that was perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. No jumping, no pulling, anything like that. So this time, Victoria is going to walk her up to me. She tells her to go say hi. And then same thing, she's gonna walk her away. Let's do one more. I just want to make sure we were in frame for that. Girl. Very nice. So that's exactly what you want to see. Making sure that she is not jumping up. If she does go to jump up, we're going to remove that attention from her, and we're not going to give her that attention. If she is barking, same thing. We don't want to give her that attention until she is quiet and until she is calm. Okay? So we are going to head inside, show you a little bit of place with guests, and then we will wrap this up. Okay, so we are inside with Moxie now. We are going to show you a little bit of her place with guests. So the other day you saw her place with door. We worked on putting her on place, opening and closing that door. Now we are at that next step where we are able to add in a guest, make sure she is able to go onto that place, remain there until she's free, so that she is not jumping up on that guest. So we're going to show you that real quick. Moxie, sit. Stay. So starting off, we're just gonna open that door right there. She popped off. I'm gonna close that. We're gonna try that again. Moxie, stay. Just opening it real quick so she can see. Then we're gonna close it. Yes. Free. Moxie, place, sit, stay. That time we added in that knock before we sent her to place. I'm gonna take a step inside this time. Now we're moving through this really quickly because she has done this here before. When you get her home, you might have to take a little bit more time on each step. I'm gonna head back out. This time I'm gonna knock. Free. Moxie, please, sit, stay. Okay, she's on that place, she's in that sit. She can be in a sit or a down, doesn't matter which, whatever she's more comfortable in. And now Victoria's gonna free her, so she can go say hi. Go say hi. Good girl. And as long as she can do so appropriately, she gets that reinforcement. She goes back onto that place. So you guys have any questions, let us know. She's done a great job over the past 3 weeks with us, and we will see you at pickup.